Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Shai, Bashem, Lukaku, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to get right into it, and I'm going to entitle this video, I Forgot How Accurate the Movie The Late Great Planet Earth was. Is, because I got to watch it again. But anyway, this is a video that was put up by Hebrew Israelites, Yahweh Kanan 144. Well, the name of the video, as you can see, is the prophets are Yahweh's men and the most important men on earth. I didn't watch the whole video. I'm up to this point, almost 5 minutes in, when he goes into the Russians and he refers to them as Gog from the land of Magog. Not, you don't have Gog and then you have a group of people called Magog. You have Gog from the land of Magog. Magog means from Gog. So there's not two groups of people. Anyway, I believe, and like I said, I haven't watched the whole video, that the Yakananan out in England, I believe he looked this up based upon what I said Saturday, because I made a statement that, and I quoted, from the movie The Late Great Planet Earth, and the narrator of the movie is a man by the name of Orson Welles. He's famous for what was the name? Citizen Kane. He's famous for doing the movie Citizen Kane, and he did some. He was big back in the day, and I guess Hal Lindsey, the producer of this movie, The Late Great Planet Earth, hired him to be a narrator because he has that voice, that theatrical voice. So I'm watching this, and like I said, I remember when he said the prophet is God's man. Then he goes into how the prophet had to be accurate 100%, not 90%, or they were put to death. They could be correct 10 times. That 11th time they're wrong, they get put to death, and that's according to the law. What is that? Deuteronomy chapter 13. Let me go to that right quick. Let me bring this over here. And this movie is this movie is which came out in 77, I believe. I was a teenager and I went out to the theater with a friend of mine because we were always in the scriptures. Even as children, we were like always into the prophetic, especially the prophetic part of the scriptures. So, when I came to the truth, I already knew the scriptures. I knew I had to go to Obadiah, this book, that, the Old Testament. I knew a lot of things. Let me go to Deuteronomy 13. Maybe it's 18. Thought it was 13. Okay, 18 and 18. I will raise raised them up a prophet, and that's Yahushai among thy brethren. Let me try something else. It probably wasn't 13. Okay. Right, it is. It was Deuteronomy 13. I should have read the first verse. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign of wonder. So that's what Orson Welles was talking about. You had to be 100%. So he was going into the Gog Magog prophecy, and he said that the people of the north were known as the Rush, which actually they were known as the Rusha, which is chief prince. When it says chief prince in Ezekiel 38, the word there is actually Rusha, which is Russia. Russia is a Hebrew word. I said this before. But then he said these people descended from the Scythians, a warlike people. And I said in previous videos that the Scythians are actually Israelites. So the people that founded, the original founders of Russia, are in fact Israelites. A lot of them look like Edomites, but a lot of them, you'd be surprised how many Israelites live up in Russia. They were the founders of Russia. They were all these kingdoms, the original Germans. The culture of Germany came from Jake, the bear, the Oktoberfest, the type of food that they ate. You know, the Venus schnitzel, hard for me to say that word, and other things, sauerkraut. That was all done by Jake. You got Spain, the Moors. You know, Jake took over the whole world. So these cultures that Esau has, they really possess. They got it from Jake, and Jake, you know, they like different women. One of the type of women that they like were Edomite women. I mean, that goes on today. Jake likes, they want to get them Edomite women, and the other women as well. So all that German culture and that Russian culture all came from Jake. But anyway, I didn't want to speak long on this. I just wanted to say a few words on it. And I have to really sit down and watch this movie because Orson Welles linked it up beautifully with what's going on now. And this was in the mid 70s. So we're talking 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2010. We're talking, this movie was out 50 some odd years ago. And the first time I heard somebody go into Ezekiel, Zechariah 14 and 12, was Hal Lindsey. He had quoted it. And I remembered it. I remembered that scripture. Then when I came into the truth, the heads over me had mentioned that scripture, and I already knew that scripture. Like I said, when I came into the truth, I already knew the scriptures. I already knew. I knew certain prophecies. What I didn't know was one thing I didn't know was who the Edomites were, because I was taught by my parents, which showed me that I was an Israelite. But they were like Yah Israelites, Yahweh and all that, Yeshua. Because that's old, the Yah Israelites, and Yahweh, Yeshua. And they said that the European man descended from the sons of Japhet, which makes sense if you're not really deep. because the lands that Esau took over, which is currently Europe, Asia Minor, Europe, different parts of Europe, the Caucasus, they were actually inhabited by the sons of Japhet. So therefore, they said, well, these people are Japhet. No, they pushed Japhet out. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't going to make this long, but you can watch this video, watch the rest of it, or watch from the beginning, and you can watch the whole movie. Because that movie was definitely accurate. And back then, when I was a teenager, I knew, since I was a kid, I knew that the world was coming to an end. And I knew, as a teenager, about the MOTB. I knew about it. Like people like to say, oh, you got it from Alex Jones. No, Alex Jones said it back in 1999, 98 or so forth, really 1999. He had the president or the owner of the Baja Beach Club in Spain, which you had to get the micro C hip in order to go to the bar, you know. And he had him on there, and he said, "Do you know that's?" Alex Jones said, "Do you know that's the fulfillment of Revelation 13:16?" The guy said, "Yeah, I know. I know it's a MOTB." He said, "But so what?" So there's some of these Edomites that know, but don't give a shit. But I knew that it was going to be a physical thing put into your right hand or your forehead, but I didn't know exactly what it was. But I knew it was something physical that would be put in there. So, you know, don't say that, oh, Tahar, you saw this Edomite. No, no, no. I knew about it through the Spirit. When I was 12 years old, I read the book of Revelation 5 times back to back. And when I came across Revelation 13:16, I knew it was something physical that was going to be put into your right hand or your forehead. I didn't understand the whole book of Revelation, but there were certain parts that I you know, kind of understood. My eyes were open to. But my eyes were fully open to it when I came up under the tutelage of the teachers of the One West, formerly One West. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to say, I'm going to close this. I'm not going to go long, like I said. With that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next one. Shalom.